Okay, stand up. I'm done. Come on, stand up.
Let her know she's being arrested for aggravated.
No, put your hand.
Don't make
Tell
it
her to
worse.
put her hands behind her back. Don't resist us.
No, por favor. No, por favor.
Don't. Tell her because she's gonna wind up.
Okay.
She's getting up on the ground and hurting.
Okay. So for today's video, I had a subscriber of the channel send over a video to me involving a passenger that was sailing on an adult-only Virgin Voyages cruise, the Valiant Lady cruise ship sailing out of Florida to be specific, that was arrested after she did something physically harmful to a crew member, an employee on board, that would unfortunately send them to the hospital. Now, this is going to be kind of like a watch-along video. If you've ever seen those police body cams, I'm be honest with you, I watched them quite a bit, whether it's involving a cruise ship or not, because I do believe it shows oftentimes the true character of people when they are face to face with their consequences after they've made a bad decision. If you've sailed on a cruise ship before or you cruise a lot, you know there is a subgroup of people that will get on board a cruise and not only think they are the king and queen of the cruise ship, but they also are so entitled, so rude that they believe they can treat people however they want without any consequences. In this particular situation, this woman is faced with her consequences, but does she take accountability? No. So we are going to watch this video. Do keep in mind full transparency here. This took place in October, but I do believe the lesson is still the same.
On the morning of October
here
4th,
we go.
2024, the Key West Police Department responded to a battery call on board the Virgin Voyages ship Valiant Lady, which was docked in the port of Key West, Florida.
Oh, the I-95.
The following is the body-worn camera footage as police investigate the
It's the longest
incident
hallway
that
on the ship,
occurred
by the way.
prior night when an inebriated passenger was accused of spraying a crew member in the face with a dangerous cleaning chemical.
Wow.
Upon arriving at the scene, police begin by interviewing a member of the suspect's party who witnessed the incident.
Security office now turned into interrogation room.
Is that I'm her husband?
We'll be with you in a few minutes.
Yeah.
We'll be with you in a few minutes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Devin, Civil Services Director on board. This is Eliseo.
Okay.
So I'm Officer Roscoe of the Key West Police Department. This is Officer Betts.
Okay.
So, pretty sure you know why we're here.
I'm only assuming that it's because somebody I was with sprayed an employee.
Okay.
That's all I can
So, right now you're not under arrest, but obviously you're not free to leave. So before we go any further, I'm going to read you your Miranda rights. Okay.
Standard
Oh
procedure.
my God.
You're not under arrest, like I said. It's just.
Because you understand we're on a ship
Yep.
that
Okay.
you can't leave freely anyhow. So
True.
in order to
Very
interview
true.
you, we just have to do it.
Yep. It's.
We're
it's the law.
investigating. That's all we're doing.
You said that somebody that was with you
Yeah, it was
sprayed.
not. It was not me.
Sprayed. Who is that someone?
Go ahead. You can.
I only know her first name. Her name is Anita or Anna. I know her by Anita.
Is she staying with you?
She's in the same group that we're with.
Okay.
I don't know her last name. Like I said, I just met her. This is the second time I meet her.
She probably knows her well. She's just kind of dissociating herself with her, which
So-
understandable. Understandable. She doesn't want to get wrapped up in
Right now,
this
you're not free to leave, so
debacle.
before I can ask you anything, I have to read you your Miranda rights. Okay.
Okay.
So, walk me through what happened.
We went to the restroom. Her and I went together with another group of
No, this is
yesterday
Anita.
night. Anita.
Okay.
So we walked to the restroom together. I go into the restroom. I use the restroom. I come out. Anita starts talking to me. Next thing I know, she sees somebody who works there. I don't know if it was a server or somebody else, but it was an employee. She gets down. There's a janitorial kit on the floor. She gets down. She picks up the bottle, and she sprays her in the face.
Unprovoked?
Anita.
Yes. All I know is that I told her, we're going to get in trouble. Like, I apologize to the employee. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm like, we're going to get in trouble. Let's just go. And then we walked to where the rest of the party was at.
Okay. So you didn't see anything prior to Anita spraying the crew member in the face with the chemical?
I was in the bathroom. I came out. I don't remember seeing anything. I mean, I was drinking,
Did you see
so
her spray her?
I did.
You did?
So maybe there was some altercation
After
prior.
completing
Maybe.
the witness interviews,
Either way,
the
it's
suspect
irrelevant.
was brought in for questioning.
Oh, there she is. That's
So-
the one.
Do you know why we're here?
No,
No clue whatsoever?
my friend now told me that I don't know what's happening.
Okay. So right now you're not under arrest or anything like that, but you're not free to leave. So before we go any further, like I said, you're not under arrest right now, okay? I have to read you your Miranda rights before I can ask you any questions or talk to you any further, okay?
I need
Walter, would you like water?
Spanish.
Oh no.
She's-
Okay, so here is my first issue when it comes to people like this. And do keep in mind, I'm not saying just because this woman is here that we can assume that she's the one that did something, but if they're bringing her in, keep in mind, by the way, as we continue into this, on most modern cruise ships, there is at least 2,000 to 3,000 individual cameras on board. 3,000 surveillance cameras on board that's recording everything all the time. So for her to come in here and act like she has no idea what's going on, which sure could, I guess, be true, it's still BS in my opinion. That's just some straight up acting and overreacting there in my personal opinion. However, let's proceed.
Somebody speak Spanish?
Yeah, Spanish, yes.
Please, no.
You're not
What's
under-
happened? No.
I'll explain everything to you, but I have to read you this first, okay?
But what's happened with the police? I don't know.
I'll
what-
explain everything in just a couple of minutes, okay? You said you
Yeah,
wanted
give her a
someone to speak
translator so
Spanish,
that
they're
there's
gonna get
no
someone to speak
question
Spanish
about what's
to
being
translate.
said and what's taking
Okay.
place.
Okay.
Okay. Was she out on the ship last night on the second deck, right? Was where it happened? Deck 2?
Deck 6.
Deck 6? About midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning?
Deck 6, I believe, on the Virgin ship. That's where the party atmosphere at the casino and the Manor nightclub.
Una de la mañana, ¿qué fue lo que usted estaba haciendo alrededor de esa hora?
Estábamos en la discoteca.
En la discoteca, en el piso 6.
Discoteca, it's a nightclub. The Manor.
She said like she doesn't remember very well, but they went to the manor on deck 6, like on the discotheque.
Did anything happen while she was there?
¿Pasó algo cuando usted estaba ahí?
Estábamos bailando.
She said no, nothing. They were dancing only.
Dancing, who's she with?
Ana?
During questioning,
They got the
another officer
receipts, the
presented
photos.
the victim with a photo lineup who then positively
yeah.
identified the suspect as the person who sprayed her.
No, es su número de cumpleaños, no se preocupe.
Who is that? Ask her who that is.
¿Quién es
Look at her
ella?
face, she looks shocked. She's so shocked. How do you know? How did you get those pictures and videos?
That's the probability.
Now there's no denying it.
Zero.
Okay. And then
And on the other stuff. Gabriella, explain to her the seriousness of the issue, and honesty is her best choice here, because everything's on video.
All right, tell me, do you think she's going to be honest now that everything's on video
It
and
only
they have
makes
pictures?
it worse if she tries to cover up a mistake.
Okay.
Okay?
Me comenta que el compañero que lo que pasó fue algo muy serio, que dice que si de acuerdo a las cámaras que muestran que usted vio lo que pasó, lo que sucedió, que si usted sabe algo, si
Yeah, but I want to ask her a couple more questions before.
okay. She said she
So nothing happened.
She said she doesn't know.
Nada, nothing.
There wasn't. She didn't pick up a
There's
bottle
video.
and spray it like a spray bottle, a chemical bottle. Because I have witnesses. I have witnesses that said she did.
Okay. Le preguntan si no se acuerda que usted había una botella de químicos y que usted
Honesty is
y se
it goes a long way.
No, y se la roció a las otras a una persona en particular, que hay testigos que dicen que usted hizo eso, que es cierto.
No, yo no me acuerdo. Lo juro por mis dos bebés. Yo no me acuerdo. ¿Una botella de qué? ¿De alcohol?
De químicos que pueden ser peligrosos para cualquier persona, y se la roció a alguien
No.
más. No se acuerda.
No.
Just ask her where to find her color.
Lo que pasa es que hay testigos que dicen que la vieron haciendo eso, que señalaron que usted.
So why would we have people telling us that she did
Thank you.
and identify her
And there's
as
video
the
footage.
person that picked up the bottle and sprayed the crew member in the face? Why? We'll give her a chance.
Para mí no
She's going.
pasó. I don't remember. You can put any,
So she doesn't remember.
Doesn't remember anything.
Was she that intoxicated that she blacked out and doesn't remember?
For all the non-drinkers out there, by the way, if you're so drunk that you can't remember,
She said she was.
let's say, especially big situations like this to take place, chances are you're probably so intoxicated you can barely even walk.
For aggravated
No.
No, put your hand.
Don't make
Tell
it
her to
worse.
put her hands
Come on,
behind her
man.
back. Don't resist us.
No, por favor. No, por favor.
Don't
Let
tell
me.
her because she's gonna wind up.
Okay.
She's getting up on the ground and hurting. See? Put your hand behind your back.
No.
Okay?
¿Por qué? ¿Qué hice?
No mueve.
No, no. Okay.
No mueve.
Okay. Pero what I do? What I do?
She knows exactly what she did. It's ridiculous.
Tell her she sprayed one of the crew members
In the
with a
face.
chemical that the crew member is now going to the
And I have
hospital.
two witnesses.
I don't do that, nothing.
En un tripulante en los ojos.
No.
Estaba en el baño del.
No, I don't do that.
Deny, deny,
I
deny.
don't do that.
Two people said you did it,
No.
and the crew member picked you out
No, I don't do that.
from the photo.
No, I don't do that. I don't do that.
You did do that.
Sir,
There's video, there's
I've
witnesses,
got
it's all
three
there.
people that said you did.
Can I
And you,
see?
look, stop. You understand what I'm saying?
yes.
Okay, so you do speak English.
No, I speak English.
You understand it,
No,
right?
Oh my
No, I
goodness.
don't.
Here's what happened. Your day in court will happen, and if you didn't do it, fight in court, but you go to
What
jail.
happened?
Van a ir a corte para juzgar porque hubo gente que dijo que usted le roció.
Yo no hice nada. I don't do that.
Column 7211015.
I have to.
This woman is allergic to accountability and consequences.
Well, maybe the alcohol did, but that was from your body.
I don't do that. I don't do that, sir. Can I see the people? I don't do that. I don't
You want to see the people?
¿Cuál es la
Look at that right there in
said you did
8K.
No,
And she said you did it.
no, I
Your
don't
friends.
do that. No, I don't do that.
Your friends.
I don't do that.
Your friend said you're the one that did it.
Yo no lo
The
hice.
girl that got sprayed, you're the one that did it.
No,
Yeah.
yo no lo hice.
You just said that you were so drunk you don't know.
No,
So how can you tell me?
I
Let's
don't.
go.
I don't.
Does she?
Yo
Does
no
she
lo
have
hice.
her? Ask her. Like,
I'm just
driver's
amazed that
license?
they're taking this time to conversate with her about this.
So they can
My
take care of her
husband.
property.
If it was, let's say, another situation possibly where there is no, let's say, lack of evidence, that'd be a different situation. They got witnesses, they have surveillance footage.
Look, you don't understand. You don't.
Take her off the ship, put her in the
You
car.
don't
End of
speak
story.
Spanish, so
Okay.
if you talk to her, she can tell me.
Yo no lo hice. Me están haciendo esto una cosa que yo no hice.
But she did. Just a
She
minute.
said she didn't do it. That
Okay, well,
Yo
she
no lo
should
hice.
let her know. I've got 3 people that said she did. 3
No.
witnesses that said she did.
No.
She'll get her day in court, and she can plead her case to the judge.
Okay.
End of it. She's going to jail.
hice.
Tres personas, ella te está diciendo, tenemos 3 personas que vieron lo que pasó, ¿vale? Y eso, entonces usted lo puede explicar en la corte.
Yo no lo hice. Hice.
We need to get in touch with her husband. Does she have? I need her driver's license, and if she
Mi
wants to take her,
esposo.
Oh, I think her husband's on board.
My husband.
we're gonna talk to them.
Conducir o pasaporte con usted
Aquí no.
en la cabina.
Sí.
¿Tiene
Yo
pasaporte?
no lo hice. No, no tengo
Okay,
pasaporte.
so let's do.
Does she have her ID and all?
And the
No, nothing. That's what I'm saying.
Don't do that.
So
Yo no
We'll
lo
get out of the
hice.
car, we'll get
Yo
the
no lo
ID,
hice.
and we'll get out of here.
this one.
Right out to the public area, just past Sailor Services, and looks like they're going out to the gangway to get off the ship to put her in a cop car. And rightfully deserved.
No, someone else is there. So they're
We're gonna go over this further in a minute, by the way. It's, people like this, I'll never understand it. They're allergic to accountability.
Well, you're saying you didn't do it, but then you say you're so drunk. You were so drunk that you don't remember.
No,
So
I don't do that. I don't do that.
You still smell the booze.
yeah, I can literally smell the alcohol.
Too much to drink.
No. I don't do that. I don't do that.
By the way, I do have to state the obvious. Even if she had too much to drink, not to the point to where she can't remember things, you being drunk is not an excuse to treat people like crap, or let alone spray some chemical on a crew member, put them in the hospital.
Okay,
Ridiculous. How she goes. Ah, Key West. I was just there a week ago.
Enjoy the cruise.
We weren't there that long. Apparently there was something going on there called, I think it was Fantasy Festival. Very, very strange event over in Key West.
Why you do that for me, sir? Why?
Oh, here we go.
I don't
Crocodile
do that,
tears.
sir.
I've already explained it. I have 3 people that saw you do it,
No, who?
and the person that you sprayed is in the hospital.
Who?
Doesn't matter who. They were able to
But
identify you.
it's not
He
true.
showed the pictures
Well,
already.
Sir, I don't do that. Who is the person say this?
That'll all be in
No.
the police report.
No,
Denial all the way to the very end. Insanity.
I need to see my husband.
No.
Oh yeah, so her husband's still on board.
Do you have
Nothing.
no underwear?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have anything on you? Any drugs, weapons?
No.
Okay. All right. Step in.
Her ID. I got her phone.
Lean back. Lean back.
And
Hey.
I don't do that, sir.
To her credit, at least she isn't being aggressive.
Scoot
Because
that
some
way.
people,
Scoot.
they will deny to the point to where they will start getting angry and then they start resisting and getting aggressive and swear up and down they've been assaulted in some kind of way by the police officers or treated unfairly.
Here's the reality. Okay?
I don't do
Last
turn.
night you had something to drink. You sprayed a young lady with chemicals. Okay, it's not whether you did or didn't. Unprovoked, no less.
Unprovoked? No, we know. And they have the footage, so they're not just making it up.
And she's going to the hospital, and hopefully she'll have eyesight. It's very serious. For whatever reason, the alcohol made you do something bad.
I don't know if you heard that. They said there's a chance the crew member could lose their eyesight because of what she did.
Alcohol, being drunk is not.
Okay, I've seen enough. You want to know what's crazy about this situation? To me, this woman just gives off the feel, the vibe, that she would do something like this. It has nothing to do with where she's from. It has nothing to do with whether she is a woman or a man. There are just certain people that after a while, you can kind of get a good grasp and feel for the type of person they are going to be. I do cruise a lot. I travel a lot. And if you're somebody that's social, you're somebody that is out and about and you're dealing with people, I always say, especially on a cruise, the faces change a little bit, the personalities don't. I am a big people watcher on board cruise ships. I have no shame in saying it. Whenever I do cruise, I will stand outside before the cruise even starts in the terminal and just kind of get a gauge of what we're dealing with. You can tell who the party people are. You can tell who's going to be maybe a little shy, a little distant, but eventually they're going to break out of their shell and they're going to be the ultimate party animal. You can tell who are going to be the entitled and rude people. You can practically see their crooked crowns sitting on top of their head as they walk into the terminal and board the cruise ship. This is definitely that type of woman that will get on board and look down on everyone, be rude to people, get in everybody's business, and feel that everybody, including the crew, are beneath her. And when it comes to the crew, they are the servants, they are the peasants, they are the help. And as you saw in this video, I'm assuming they're looking at the surveillance. That attack was potentially unprovoked. So yes, there could have been the factor of the liquid courage, but as they say, drunk mind, sober thoughts. This woman was feeling some kind of way, and like I said earlier, if she was so drunk to the point where she can't remember anything, either there was another substance potentially involved, or she would have been on the floor, barely even able to walk. I know because, yes, I've been in those situations where I drank a little too much. I'm sure a lot of us have. Well, I would say maybe once or twice that I've been in. It was like my 22nd birthday or back when I was on tour. All of a sudden, she doesn't speak English, even though when it came down to it and things got a little bit more serious, and all of a sudden she speaks fluent English again. Go figure. And again, this is nothing about where she's from. It is the situation and the demeanor that she gives off and the fact that there is proof. There are 3 witnesses, there is surveillance footage, and all of a sudden she doesn't remember things and it's just deny. To me, it's absolutely pathetic. And yes, of course, I do hope that whatever charges this woman, Anna, inevitably ended up facing, they do end up throwing the book at her, because this is something that, in my opinion, is very evil, it's wrong, and when it comes to this crew member, like I said, this took place back in October. So I do hope by this time the crew member did make a full recovery, because imagine you are traveling and working on a cruise ship, trying to provide for, let's say, your family potentially, and out of nowhere, unprovoked, you get attacked to the point to where you almost or potentially could have gone blind. online. It's absolutely sickening in my opinion. But this is what I have for the video. This is my first time doing one of these, I guess, stream-alongs or video watching series. If you guys enjoyed this content, or rather I'd say got some value out of it at all, you want me to continue doing videos such as this, let me know in the comment section below. Also, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Hit that like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't already. And as usual, I love and appreciate every single one of you. I'll see you later. Take it easy.